And this is our 10 days journey overview. We have day 1, day 2, day 4, day 5, and see from day 4 onwards, we'll be working on reporting, right? So that is why there are different reports listed here. And after day 5, I have kept a buffer day because I'm sure actually we have a lot of content here, and we may not sometimes actually we may spend more time in some of the topics, and then we definitely need a buffer day. So I have kept a buffer day, and then day 7, day 8, day 9, day 10. Right? This is so we are going to um, from day 7 we are going to till day 5 we'll be working. We'll be using Excel to build. Uh, the data model to clean and transform data, to build our reports, build automations, everything till day 5, right? Or maybe till day 6. And after that, so after that, what we are going to do is we are going to migrate the model to Power BI, and then we start using the model in Power BI to build the data visualization. Okay, so that is what we are going to do the next 10 days, because both Excel BI and Microsoft BI, Microsoft Power BI, they are Microsoft products, and there's a lot of overlap. I mean, the ETL part, data modeling part, they both work same in Excel BI and Power BI. So we will not be spending a lot of time in Power BI learning whatever we have learned in Excel again. So that will accelerate the learning. And Power BI, we will be mainly focusing on the data visualization aspects. The other aspects we will be learning in Excel BI itself. So you don't need to really spend time again in Power BI going through the ETL, going through the data modeling. So our main focus will be data visualization. All right. For the very first question, what is Excel business intelligence, reporting and automation, and why do we use Excel BI? See, you know that I'm sure everyone would have heard about this, this term called VBA, Visual Basic for Applications, and we know that, VBA is the programming language inside Excel that we use for automation, right? I'm sure most of you have heard about the Visual Basic for Applications. Now, VBA definitely help us to automate repetitive tasks, but when it comes to today's finance challenges, the problem is that that the data comes from multiple sources. For example, if you work in FP&A, if you work in finance, or if you work in operations, if you work in GL, you know that we get the data from different sources. We need to connect to Excel, different Excel files, CSV files, sometimes to the Access database. Sometimes we need to establish a connection to the backend databases, right? So we extract data from ERP systems. We extract data from Hyperions. So the data come from multiple sources. Now connecting all this data, and then we spend a lot of time doing the data cleaning and transformation, especially like column transformation, row transformation, joining different data together using VLOOKUPs, manual calculations using sum ifs, appending the data, right? Special characters removal, trim, extracting from left, right, all these things that we do day in, day out using Excel. And then after doing all this, then we start building our reports. And the problem is, you would agree that every day a lot of time is spent on preparing the data, and most people don't get enough time to analyze the data and provide valuable insights to the business and start driving the decision making process. Because I've seen the problem is that we start building the Excel spreadsheets, and over a period of time, the Excel spreadsheets becomes very heavy, huge to manage, way too complicated to manage, and sometimes, and at some point, our work will be only to manage the spreadsheets, not to manage the finance or the operations work that we do. Now, the Excel BI can solve most of these problems, right from getting the data into Excel, cleaning and transforming the data, building models, and building dynamic reports. And once you learn how to leverage Excel BI at work, you will be spending only 15 to 20% of your time preparing the data and your reports. Preparing your data, basically, you're preparing your data dynamic reports. It only takes 20 to 30% maximum, I would say, your time. And rest of the time, you have time to start spending on the analysis.